YouTube, what's good? It's your boy JaKar. This is something I've never done before. Usually I get recommendations from you guys, or I drop a poll that you guys could vote on with albums I already know that I want to do. So this is completely different for me. I was just on YouTube, shout out to Sean C, watching his 25 favorite albums of 2023, and he ranked them all, and I just saw a couple that I said, you know what, I'm interested. I want to give that album a listen because I never heard a bunch of them. And this album in particular, I've never heard. I've never even listened to one word come out of McKinley Dixon's mouth. I don't know what he sounds like. I don't know the vibe. I don't know anything. I'm going in this blind with this type of reaction. I don't even know what he looks like. So if this is like an animated version of him, that's fire. Or if this is a legendary character that I don't know of, still fire. This album's only 29 minutes, so I knew that this was something we could breeze through just to be able to get a good feel. And if he is a newer artist, then I'll definitely be on the lookout for later projects or any songs that you guys recommend. Definitely drop them in the comments and I got y'all. Every Thursday I drop album reactions, but if you're watching this, it's definitely not on a Thursday. So when I have more free time, I could dive into different albums. Comment below some that you love and click that bell notification and subscribe because we're only getting more active. The new year's about to start and trust, we're really gonna be turned up. Got a whole lot of new projects and a whole lot of classics on the way. So let's just get it going. McKinley Dixon, Beloved, Paradise, Jazz. Track number 1, Hanif reads Toni.
I'm crazy about this city. Daylight slants like a razor cutting the buildings in half. In the top half, I see looking faces, and it's not easy to tell which are people, which the work of stonemasons. Below is a shadow where any blasé thing takes place, clarinets and lovemaking. It's a bright steel rocking above the shade below that does it. When I look over strips of green grass lining the river, at church steeples and into the cream and copper halls of apartment buildings, I'm strong. Alone, yes, but top-notch and indestructible. The bad stuff, the things nobody could help stuff, the way everybody was then and there, forget that. History is over. You all and everything's ahead at last. What it is decisive. And if you pay attention to the street plans, all laid out, the city can't hurt you.
I still don't know what we're getting into, but I do love that. What would you guys call it? A reading? A word? Screenplay? Like, what would you guys call that right there? That just really took us into a movie. I felt like I was listening. If his voice was deeper, I felt like I would have been listening to Batman talk about Gotham City, like, you know? So that was really interesting. And let's just keep it going. Let's go into track number 2, Sun I Rise, featuring Angelica Garcia.
How I coulda underestimated, son. How I coulda been so blind from the light that it brung. Eyes once wide, now seem they white from the fun. Blindly staring at the beauty, whisper what I become. I'm feeling for that fleeting feeling of warmth. I ain't mad, she ain't shit, yeah, it's par for the course. All my niggas get their language directly from source. So we grip everything the light touch directly from porch. And pull it closer, figured how to catch light up in fists. Now it's time for us to find out where other suns exist. Bullet meant for the temple of Goliath, but David went mad with power. Now I'm here to kill the king that killed the giants. Oh, hell.
Oh, this is nice.
Piece of boss my ass, pray I don't love what I did. OG slapped the back
Got the
of my
drums in there?
Stop fucking around. You only fall when you think you smarter than don't shoot when you down. Now I chain into my shirt. You niggas never finna catch me. Father right behind me, finna let them niggas
Is that
pass
the same
me.
person?
How we do because tonight my end will lastly. Head out the window, I'm fucking yelling now.
There you go, Angelica. I like how he looked at back that whole story of him getting his head out the window, Sun I Rise. And the drum, I love live drum kits. I love live drum kits. Sun. Track number 3, Mezzanine Tippin, featuring Teller Banks and Alfred. Oh, that's a hard-hitting beat right there. Damn.
Comes over me.
He said said that gold look good on you now, but boy, that touch ain't free. So I tucked my chain into my shirt. You niggas not gon' catch me. Oh God, mama, the plant you made afraid it once was withering. Now with fingers to the sun, my gold flex, they get the flickering.
I like the way he raps.
From tender piercing right through my shirt, something
Comes so very easy.
This little angel gon' work. Free my nigga till it's backwards and he lives out of that dirt. Them abuse is funny, little nigga. I'm laughing now, but it hurts. Fuck that. We're too hard to hear the choir singing. We did it before. Got no problem ripping off boys' wings. Hot like all the pork, I consume extra crispy. I'm from the islands where they used to eat dogs in the 60s. Raised by the minds of the gutters, my people's farmers and fishermen. Serrated baby born from war that bled way past
that
the
beat
80s.
is wild. All right, so it is tough for me to know if that's McKinley Dixon rapping or somebody else, especially when you have two other features on the song. I think the first verse was McKinley Dixon, and if that's the case, I'm really loving his rapping. I think by the end of this album, of course, I'll be able to distinguish if it's him or not. But I'll be honest, that song isn't for me. That first minute of just Fuck 12, I wish I didn't have to sit through that because the beat is so crazy, and when they come in rapping, it sits perfect over just a wild, abstract, very hard-hitting beat that I wish I could hear more of, right? The song was shorter, and then at the end, it didn't really flow into anything else. I wish it had more lyricism or more concept to it because the beat is just so perfect. Track number 4, Run, Run, Run.
Running from the guns, point and shoot. We used to play upon the playground. Running from the guns, so hard. Hardest part would be for me to stay down. Running from the guns breaks my heart if you decide to fly away now. Running from the guns, I am running from the guns. I make the devil mad dancing with you. All the angels looking jealous cause your halo was hoops. Hovering over your shoulders, wings usually is folded.
This sound like it could be real catchy.
Pull me off the wall, grow on my roots, sheesh. What I'm running from, following suit. We needed more distance so they wouldn't pursue. Cause up here I'm making Icarus envious too. Of my souls and wings and freedoms. And the songs they'll sing when I see them. Who triple by standing on stage, hold back, both teary eyes. Looking at my niggas like I'm glad all of you survived. We can make that work. No, you was tripping on being locked to the earth. Worried later, no time for us to focus on what's past tense. And besides, now problems getting over the fence. So lock both your hands, act like you been on sitting on fireworks. You know my kinfolk, 12 round the corner, they judging our sins. Ho, once your feet hit that gravel, nigga just running from the guns, point and shoot. We used to play upon the playground. Running from the guns, who thought hardest part would be for me to stay down. Running from the guns breaks my heart if you decide to fly away now. Running from the guns, I am running from the guns. Bang.
That's the type of song where it's a sad song, you're running from the guns. I hope that you don't fly away now, meaning pass away from this terrible environment we're in. But it's such a funky song that you just say, I don't want to hear about the sadness. Let me just dance. Love that song. Let's go into Live from the Kitchen Table.
From the timeline when niggas don't die, the skyline just takes back our fables. Reborn to you, live, sitting at Cherry Mae's kitchen table with my right hand placed on rifle, left hand gesturing about some fables to a child who don't yet understand.
It's some poetic hood shit right here, like he in the trenches, but it's poetry, jazz.
And what's the point when they pop little boy wears fingers thick as pomade? I seen it. Should've took a route less scenic, but when you don't see sun often, wanting something got you fiending. I'm a
oh, this might be my song.
Where she pulls heartbreak to her chest and folds up cars to keep legs stable. Where the currency for meals is often the laughter that's exchanged in. I ain't seen you in a minute, so sorry, tears blur in your frame.
Saxophones, the trumpets. My gosh.
Nothing more ironic than bottle popping when Kenny's breathing through.
This is rap and jazz fused perfectly.
How hypocritical would it be?
My gosh.
By the lack of connection and using that very reason to distance myself from blessings. So go shawty, it's your birthday. Even on his worst days, giveth and he taketh. Either way, I got to see it
through. Early memories of you, metal detectors. Pop staring off into space, cause it's mental contested. Years later, barging in, said your sentence was lowered. What should have been tears of joy seemed like an awkward moment. What should have been constant love was just the same as all else. Saw you occasionally, the same amount as it was in jail. So when I got that text message, as I sprayed my cologne, what should have been tears of pain was just staring at phone.
Oh, lack of that kitchen table slowly taking me away from mine. Oh. 10 out of 10 song. 10 out of 10 song, fam. 10 out of 10 song. Oh, man, it gets you a little emotional. It gets you thinking, gets you feeling, makes you want to groove. It's just everything you could ever ask for in a jazz, a hip hop, a rap, a soul, classic song. Yeah. Before I lay my head in bed at night, I always, pray to God just that He shows me the way, that He guides me through what I need to be guided through in life to just be the best version of myself, to keep reaching my goals. And when I wake up and I have something inside of my soul and my spirit that says do this or do that, I trust it. I listen to it. And today it just said, listen to this. And I'll be honest, I'm not even trying to hype nothing or do nothing like that. You guys know how I be on this channel. I'm going to tell y'all if I hate a song. I'm going to tell y'all if I love a song. And when I tell y'all, this is definitely one of the best songs I've heard this year. Let me break down why. Not only is it a story, right? From the timeline where men don't die, the skyline just takes back our fables. Reporting to you live, sitting at Carrie May's kitchen table. So Carrie May is probably a restaurant that he grew up in, probably a diner that he grew up in, right? So now he's talking about being in a very scary situation, right? Where he's saying, I got my right hand placed on my rifle, left hand gesturing about some fables. So this is him kind of being in that good kid in a mad city. He has to have the rifle. He has to be in this environment. This is where he's from, but his mind is somewhere else. His soul is somewhere else where it's more poetic. It's more extravagant, to more than just Carrie May's kitchen table. And that's why at the end of the song, he brings up where he's been sitting at all these different tables that is bringing them further away from his own, right? So if you spend too much time in certain environments, you could lose your own setting, right? But then he goes, and he says a lot of great stuff right there in that verse. But then he goes to live from my mama's kitchen table. This is where it really hit me, where she pulls heartbreak to her chest and fold up cards to keep legs stable. Still remember the seat and treat the home just like the heart. Keep it warm and always beating. Keep the home just like the heart. It's just beautiful. It's live. Now, I'm not the one. Comment below, you guys. What does that really mean when he's breaking that down? I'm not the one. Then he goes into talking about some shawties. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Kind of talking about his surroundings and talking about, look at Pop staring off into space because his mental is contested. That is so crazy because that's death by 1,000 cuts. A lot of men, a lot of father figures lose that fatherly wisdom because their mental has been contested so much. They're just staring off into the distance. These kids, this woman, these people at my job, they don't listen to me anyway. So I'm just going I'm not even going to talk no more. I'm just going to stare. And for him to know this, he has so much wisdom within his words in this song. What should have been tears of joy seemed like an awkward moment. What should have been constant love was just the same as all else. What should have been tears of pain was just staring at the phone. Let's go into track number 6, Tyler, Forever.
Niggas thinking that they passing me. Ain't to y'all niggas actually. I'm doing this so I'll blow my shit out all over their balconies.
Tyler forever, Tyler forever, Tyler forever, Tyler forever, Tyler forever.
Now the chorus and cover, making sure niggas remember it's Tyler forever, Tyler forever, Tyler forever, it's Tyler forever. Mama said this lifestyle should have been outgrown. Well, mama, you don't see the beauty that this heroin holds. Surrounded by I love my niggas. Why I feel so alone? That black Ranger will skip puddles. We some dangerous stones, propelled forward by vengeance. Pension for taking your penance. Accountability processes loaded in them extensions. I'm the one with the pain gon' bring us. Fighting the battle with skin on my fingers. Bite it off, but the pain still lingers. All that good as ain't gold. You can still hobble pieces to make something that holds. A young ain't blind from staring at my mom's glow. Now these white eyes can't seem to die. She's sending her blows. It's murder music for niggas who ain't been murdered. I'm sure if he was here now, he'd say that that's just unheard of. I laugh, say yeah, you're right. It's probably true. Then sitting on his floor, I realize poets lie too. How you parallel the hell that comes with writing stories to the tales of triumph, flight, and even oftentimes glory. Cause I know all them niggas mentioned in all of them things, but I'ma close my eyes for a bit. Can you just read it for me?
That ending really carried the song for me. The beat, of course, was phenomenal. But that ending, he really loves his mom. You could tell he's really mentioning her a lot and saying some very poetic beautifulness to it. And I love that he's talking about that. He's talking about fables. He's talking about poetry because you can tell that's how he speaks. And this is what derived. He probably got into a lot of the reading and stuff and realized, hold on, I can rap too. And who is the producer to this album? Is it McKinley Dixon? Is he with somebody else? Who is the producer? Cause goddamn. Let's go into track number 7, dedicated to Tar Feather, featuring Anjamile. Dedicated to Tar Feather, what does that mean? Dedicated to Tar Feather.
I never thought this gift would make me feel bad. It seems the weight of this crown has now driven King mad. Take a walk through the garden. Flowers don't know my name, but they still listen. I think I like it like that. A shaky hand sweeps the table of the crumbs, while a little boy hopes someday he'll get closer to the ones.
Feel the way you're moving now, white feet for you step in mama's house. I'm good, I'm cool, I'm God, I'm cold, I'm God, I'm cold, I feel you.
That's growing on me right there. At first I didn't really like that. That's growing on me.
Nobody says it's easy either.
On God, on gold, I feel your kiss.
Pay attention to the street plans.
Oh, it's bringing back the intro. I like that. I love when albums don't forget where it started.
Your shoes was hard to keep the sides filled, and recently my only dreams is that a nigga die real cool. Clipping up the clouds, me and my homie ride still. Fade that boy outside, then fader go and ask me how I feel. Trembles, but his feet point left and right. He with that racket fighting, coming second nature, tearing up his automatic. Heels lifting off the ground, eyes wide from the sight. Grab my face, said we can live forever if we die tonight. Fuck what I learned from grandma's closet or a coffin. They saw me on my bike to remember this.
Okay, carry it home.
Said I didn't fall in love, I was raised in it. If that's true, why I got that text and wasn't phased with it. Oh man, another one so damn tragic. Shoulder tap, staring off while the music cinematic. Who knew a plan that made me and my niggas so ecstatic will make my mama make his mama turn us both nomadic. If only for the night.
If only for the night. In a weird way, this is almost like listening to a comic book album. I low-key feel like I felt that in the first track where I told you guys about the Batman in Gotham. I kind of feel like Spider-Man, like I'm listening to like Miles Morales rap about New York, about his city, everything that's about it. I love this creativity. And this artwork is just so fire. I want to get this artwork done, but with me animated instead. We're going to let track number 8 flow into track number 9 because this is an interlude to the story so far. You guys, tell me below, is that a saxophone or is that a trumpet? I always get them confused. Whoa. Is the next beat about to be crazy?
Trying to scare this bodega with no avail. The corner store committing robbery, ripping me off, making this a copy, passion fruit for sale.
Aw, man. I think we got another one. I love music so much, it gets me like emotional.
I see a sign and it's hung above me. It said, what does your life entail? My mom's hasn't heard from me in a while, and my pops even longer. Need to speak to his daughter and see how she's doing. Scary world for a little melanin girl. Is he wrong? Dear God, is he wrong? Some wanna be a reverend, pops clipped in 7-Eleven. He asking his mom, is daddy gonna go to heaven? Is he wrong?
I love his voice.
God, is he wrong?
Dear God, is he wrong? Great question.
One step at a time.
Celine.
Two steps at a time. Walking through the stress of this life may be sharper than a knife. Money getting tight like depression. The cost of living life, and if it's by the state, pay
She's spitting.
Pay the price. It's always mind over matter. My nigga to get it right. No, nothing that's worth it comes easy. I'm steady pacing my toes.
Oh, this made the song even better.
Can't go to yellow brick road. I thought I lost all the meaning when daddy passed up the hole. You know we rose from the semen and built foundations of soul. Yeah, it's like that. You know they make it hard for us. I come for where they fight back. I got the spirit of the tough. I'm covered, keep me guided. I'm never blinded. 20/20 vision on my iris. See, we can't settle for less. And being solid don't mean built for the test. Just hold on to your integrity. Gotta breathe through the stress.
Beloved. Paradise.
We're gonna flow right into the last track with that one.
Jazz.
Beloved, Paradise, Jazz. Wow, we made it to the last track.
Cause if the heart pulls the rest up at the seams, then that fist gon' grip something that could tip the balance beam for his.
Paradise Jazz. Beloved, Paradise Jazz. Beloved, Paradise Jazz. Beloved, Paradise Jazz.
Yup. Come on, end it all right. End it all right. Does he play instruments? Is this him? I was gonna say he can't do everything, can he? Like he can just do anything.
The sunless cracks to both sides of my eyes. My gum still black. How else you tell that I lie? Showing off my canines, glow too bright for the reverend. And though they all go, me and dog might see different heavens. I guess it all gon' happen for a reason. As I stand up on the balcony and look to the ground. Money kept me moving, but the heart wasn't found. When I was standing on the edge about to roll up that cliff, what kept me on was looking up and seeing my head in the grip. My
Beloved, Paradise Jazz.
See, I wanted that right there. There you go.
Beloved, Paradise Jazz.
Sing that shit.
Paradise Jazz. Yes, beloved, Paradise Jazz. Beloved, Paradise Jazz.
Woo! Who's that? Miss Jalen Brown.
Jazz, beloved, paradise.
Wow. Beloved Paradise Jazz by McKinley Dixon. I can automatically see why Chauncey said that was his third favorite album of the year. Out of everything that came out this year in 2023, this is probably in my top 3 as well. It gave me everything I really wanted from looking at the artwork before listening to it, if that makes sense, right? It gave me creativity, it gave me artistry, poeticness. It gave me so much depth. In these 10 songs that it's under a half an hour, I learned so much about him. I know his relationship with his mother. I could tell his thought process and wisdom when it comes to his father and men in general, and even women, talking about how dangerous it is for a melanated woman. And it is. Also, I could hear his surroundings. I don't even know what city he's from, but I could tell that he's in somewhere, like I said, a good kid in a mad city, a great soul in a very detrimental environment. And I'll be honest, when I put my least favorite songs from this album, I'm kind of being nitpicky because Mezzanine Tippin, I might like it in the future. Tyler Forever, I might like it in the future. And even the beginning half of Beloved Paradise Jazz, I didn't really like the trumpets with the singing too much, but that's me being nitpicky. There really isn't a song that I can say I really don't like. But the first half of Tyler Forever and Mezzanine Tippin are my least favorites. The intro and the interludes are both needed. They're both placed beautifully. Gave us a great start and just understanding that this is not going to be a normal listening experience. It's going to be something new, something that's going to hit home and you could take with you. Sun I Rise, Run Run Run, dedicated to Tarfeather, and the story so far were so good. They're on the list of songs that as I listen to more and more, I might have to add them to my playlist. But my favorite song, and I cannot wait to listen to this again later, is Live from the Kitchen Table. And I can't wait to put it on my headphones, let it sink in some more. But that song is not only a 10 out of 10 song, that's one of the best songs I heard of the year. I still can't believe how beautifully put together it was. Right in the middle of the album, perfect placing. Man, listen fam, this is what I do it for. I enjoy this entire process. I love music so much, and I love being able to find something new, someone new. Now I have someone, if he travels to my city, of course, yeah, let's go. I definitely want to go check him out in person, right? Like, these type of experiences is what I do it for, and I'm forever grateful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this album just like me. Hey, share it around to some people and some friends that love music as well. Don't forget to subscribe, click that bell notification, because every Thursday I'm dropping an album reaction. Happy New Year. Let's go into 2024 off the right way. It's your boy JaKar. I'll talk to y'all.